everyone, today I'm back with a little knitting and crochet video. The noise in the background is just the tumble dryer. It's keeping me warm. So this is a little knitted blanket that I am doing for my little ginger fluff ball. He's my outdoor cat. He was a little stray, and then all the neighbours round here started to feed him, but he goes mainly between my next door neighbour, and then I supplied him with a bed because he doesn't like being indoors. He likes being outdoors. So I was having trouble getting him some thick blankets actually, um, to go on top of a straw. And so I decided I would knit him a blanket, because then I know how thick to make it for him and the right size for his bed and so forth. And I have had this. This is what I call my autumn wool. This is my autumn print wool. This is a Hayfield Chunky. I cannot remember what the shade of it's called. I know the other one I have is rainbow, and it's called Sundance or Sundown, something like that. I'm going to do a baby jumper with it, but this is the autumn type one. In fact, I did a pillow in this wool for the reborn dolls last year, I think it was, or the year before. And I also did either a hat or a scarf in this as well, I remember. But I thought it would be nice for a blanket. I didn't want to do just a plain colour. So these are autumn colours. We've got browns and oranges in there. We've got the mauves and the pinks and the purples. So it's really, really nice. I'm not really even halfway there. And I'm not even on my second ball of wool yet. But I am getting there. Probably because, I would be a slower knitter than what I am a crocheter. I like to take my time with it. I really only knit at night, and I would crochet during the day, just because this is a mindful pattern, so I don't need to sit and think about, how many stitches I need to do in each stitch and things like that. This is just plain garter stitch, which is why I wanted to use the stripy wool, so it looked a little bit more fancy. I don't do, same with the crochet, I don't do any fancy stitches. I just do the basic stitches, and then I jazz things up by using different wool and things like that. So at the minute I'm doing this, and then I have also done some autumn themed hearts for the local community. So this is my little pumpkin orange hearts. I'm not sure you can see all that well in this lighting this morning. It's not great. It's been raining here all night, but that is one of the pumpkin orange hearts. And what I do is I crochet these little hearts. I pop them in bags with a little positivity sticker, some positivity stickers in a little bag, and I pop these out round my local community to brighten up somebody's day. So when somebody finds one of these little hearts, it'll say on it, it's from Hearts and Happiness, which is me, on Facebook, and it'll say, please take this home, and I hope it has brought a smile to your face. And it's just to brighten up somebody's day. So I put out different coloured ones last month. I thought I would do autumn coloured ones, so that's supposed to be cream, pumpkin orange. This one is like a dark sort of rusty orange. It's quite nice. It's like a blood orange, if you want to go that way. I know my coloured pencil colours, that would be a blood orange in my coloured pencil colours. That's pumpkin orange, and that one's cream. And then I've also done some beige, if you like. Well, it's not quite beige, I suppose. It was lighter. It looks lighter when you see it in proper daylight, but it's like a beige. It's not a dark brown. So it's a beige colour I have done as well. And then I also tried to do a little pumpkin, but I prefer doing the hearts. They're much faster. But this was one of the pumpkins I done. I was going to do just all pumpkins this month, but I just done the one pumpkin and decided, no, I think I prefer just sticking to the hearts. So some lucky person's going to get a pumpkin when I put these out, hopefully tomorrow morning up the viaduct in Randallstown. Some lucky person will get a pumpkin, and they're all hanging. So you can hang them up. You can hang them on the mirror where your car is. You can hang them anywhere, basically. Or if you want to, and you're great at sewing, you could even use them as an applique. And you could stick them onto a pocket on a cardigan. You could stick it onto a bag. Or if you want, you could use it as a bookmark inside your book. They have lots of different lots of different uses, and they're just very quick and easy to make, and I just love making them for my mental health. What started all this with the crochet hearts was I was given a challenge to do by Hearing Dogs for Deaf People over in England in February, and it was to crochet whatever I wanted to crochet or make for 28 days to raise money for hearing dogs. I think I managed to raise between 50 and £100 as far as I remember. And I sold, crocheted and sold all of these. I was on the fundraising group, and it was lovely seeing everybody else's stuff that they had made. One very kind lady was interested in me patchwork dog that another girl had made who has a hearing dog, who takes part in the challenge every year. And I had just left it too late to get in and get one, and she surprised me because this other lady who had bought one had seen my hearts and so forth, and she surprised me, and she got the girl to send it to me, and she donated hers to me. So hers is an autumn dog. It was in the last reborn video. No, not the last one, the one before that I done with the autumn outfits, the little rusty dog, and she very kindly donated it to me. I was absolutely delighted that I managed to get one. That was my little keepsake from the Hearing Dogs challenge. So that was how I came to start doing the hearts, and from then on, I have been asked for hearts more times than enough. I do make these to sell. If anybody wants any made to sell for a charity or anything like that. I'm also going to be making these. I've been contacted by Fresh Little Minds Mental Health organisation over here where I live, beside my local town. They have contacted me, and they're looking some crochet items for their little glimmer boxes, which are little boxes with different keepsakes and things in it to help children and young people who are going through bereavement / grief. So they're looking some of my little crocheted hearts for their boxes. So I'm going to be doing that very soon as well. But the next thing, so these I do these continually. I usually do about 2 projects on the go at the one time, and I'm very blessed that I can knit and crochet. There's things that I love to crochet and they look better crocheted. There's things I love to knit and they look better knitted, one of which is baby clothes, and they're on my list to do very soon. I did used to do baby clothes, knitted baby clothes before the kids were born, and I did sell them back then as well. I also made and sold dog jumpers back then too, and things like that. So I did sewing back then as well, and I done made and sold dog bandanas and bookmarks and different things. I've always been very crafty, and I just love to make things, and it really does help my mental health. So yeah, these will be an ongoing thing besides whatever other project I'll be doing. Next up is knitted poppies. I've decided to do them knitted instead of crochet. But they're kind of going to be a mixture of both. The actual red part of the poppy is going to be knitted, and the black part is going to be crocheted, just because it's a little bit easier to crochet the black circle than to knit it. So I'm going to combine the two. So they're going to be knitted and crocheted poppies next. More of these. I have a Christmas hearts to do to put round my town in December. They'll be made in different colours again with slightly different coloured wool, but I'll let you see those whenever I have them done. And at the minute I'm continuing with the blanket, knitted poppies next, then some baby clothes, and then the Christmas theme hearts. And that's what I'm doing so far up until the end of 2025. And I don't know what 2026 is going to bring it knitting and crochet wise, but I'm looking forward. So I'm going to leave you now with this video and my little autumn hearts. And I hope you are all having a good day. And my little pumpkin. And I will talk to you all again very soon. Which colour is your favourite? Tell me in the comments which colour is your favourite out of this box. I can't decide. I like the pumpkin orange, but I also like the cream, and I also really like the rusty colour. This wool was originally, the blood orange wool was originally got for a robin last year, but I never got round to doing the robin. So I thought it'd be perfect for this. So I quite like the rusty orange. I also like the cream, and I really like this one too. So let me know which colour is your favourite heart in my autumn theme box, and I'll talk to you all again very soon. Thanks for watching and take care. Bye.